Hey everybody, my name's Stephanie and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if it is your first visit. I am going to do an oracle card and a crystal card reading for the week of August 4th through August 10th. I am going to start with the crystal card, and I'm going to use crystal deck number 1. You can find these at healingcrystals.com. And we will see what crystal energy comes out that's supportive for this week. And the one that is for this week is rhodonite, which is a heart chakra crystal, but it also connects you to the root chakra. So it's very heart-centered, which has been coming up a lot lately. I think we had emerald last week, which is totally heart-centered. So this week we have the heart center, but also connected to that grounding energy of the root chakra in rhodonite. So it's very much like the energy of rose quartz, but then with a more grounding energy added to it. So if you don't have rhodonite, but you do have a rose quartz and say a black tourmaline or an onyx or a red jasper or a grounding crystal, you can combine the energy of those two. Its 3 keywords are going to be cosmic connection, high vibration, and acceleration. And the mantra or affirmation you can use is, I use my gifts to fulfill my soul's purpose. I use my gifts to fulfill my soul's purpose. So we're sort of back on that energy of finding what fuels us creatively and how we can put that into a place of being of service through our creativity, and sort of circling back and getting that back, like the cycle of life or the cycle of creativity. What fuels me? What am I passionate about? What makes my soul sing? And then how do I do that to be of service to everyone? So that I can make a living from that. That's the energy we're in. And we've been in that energy for a while. And I feel like just as like the collective consciousness or all of humanity is really getting to a point where we're wanting to connect with the things that make us passionate. And it doesn't have to be full time. It doesn't have to be that you give up your day job to do this, but it is that we're being drawn generally in the direction of finding what fuels us. So that we don't leave the end of our workday being drained, but we leave the end of our workday being fulfilled. And it may be something where you keep your day job and add something else to it. But we're definitely in an energy this whole year so far of finding what fulfills us creatively. And we're still in that energy now, again, this week. So I'm also going to I don't use this deck much here on YouTube for readings, but I really like it. It's called the Whispers of Love deck. And I do have a spread in my Etsy store called the Relating Spread that's sort of, if you want something a little more expansive and a little more personalized, I use this deck to show what you're contributing to a relationship. And it doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship, but, family members, coworkers, whatever, wherever you're having issues right now, what you're contributing, what the other person's contributing, kind of how to resolve things. So it's a 4-card spread, and I will make that half price this week, and I will put a link to it below. And then we will see what energy comes out. Again, we're in the week of August 4th to August 10th. There we go. So the one that comes out right now, and I think I would have to look it up, but I think we've kind of just come out of the Mercury retrograde energy, which is kind of about introspection and being a little more cautious with our words and just slowing down. So apparently we're still in that energy. And it says slow down. But as you can see, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. So even as she is slowed down, she's receiving all of this intuitive information, which is generally how we receive things about how we want to fulfill ourselves creatively. It's usually little spontaneous bursts of thought, creative ideas, creative feelings, things we get in dreams, things we get in meditation. That's how we connect with the things we're supposed to be doing. It's not always conscious. Like, we can't always just sit down and go, what is going to fulfill me right now? It's usually, something spontaneous that is given to us by spirit as an idea, or that we notice things repeatedly, like signs, symbols, synchronicities coming in, and finally it hits us over the head, and it's like, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. So that's what this energy is for this week, is slowing down. And the message on the card says, when you're excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. So slowing down says to slow down our thoughts. And this makes a lot of sense if you think about how you slow down when you're in meditation, but how much insight you can get during that slowed down period. So, when we're scattered and really trying to do 100 things at once, as many of us do now, and we've become expert multitaskers, and, we can be on our phone and listening to somebody and watching a video. But it's not always the best way to really get in touch with our own intuition. So this says slow down. But as you can see, like the waves of information that are still coming to her, and the color, that they're the color of the third eye, which means she's connecting with her intuition and really paying attention to and really receiving that information, which is the same color I have on today. So that's what this is about, is, sparks of creativity, intuitive information coming in. Things we wouldn't think of or be aware of are able to flow to us when we slow down. So that's the energy we're in this week, is the rhodonite energy, which is connecting the heart and the root chakra, and then the slow down energy, which helps us slow down, receive this intuitive information and this heart-centered information, and then use your gifts to fulfill your life's purpose. So I hope that is helpful for all of you, and I will see you next week.